Hello class, welcome to the Perspectives of History Computing, iTech 1001, Section 1. My name is Trevor Whitehead, and today I will be discussing a topic that is near and dear to me, Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer was the web browser that the millennial generation was raised on, even though we all use the much faster Google Chrome browser today. With that being said, Internet Explorer is still an important part of computer history, as it was the most dominant browser for nearly a decade. In the early 90s, specifically 1996, Microsoft launched Internet Explorer in hopes of competing with Netscape Navigator. Netscape Navigator quickly became the dominant web browser of the period, exceeding shares of over $170 by December of 1995, up from $28 on its first day of development in August of the same year. With Microsoft's introduction of Internet Explorer, Netscape and Microsoft became ensued in a David versus Goliath matchup, with many believing that Microsoft had simply enveloped Netscape browser at the time, as Microsoft was the much bigger tech industry company during that period. At the time, Microsoft was the biggest tech company in the world, so much so that the U.S. Justice Department sought to file an antitrust lawsuit against the company in 1998, citing evidence of bullying practices and using monopoly tactics to gain an advantage over their opponents. One of their opponents, Netscape browser, had essentially been enveloped by the company at this time, as Netscape became Mozilla Firefox. For many, Netscape was the dominant browser at the time, as it brought them into the world of the World Wide Web. Microsoft bundled Internet Explorer along with its Windows OS while also pushing extensive updates. Along with Internet Explorer, Microsoft introduced Windows Media Player, Internet Mail and News 1.0, and Windows Address Book. Also, Microsoft offered Internet Explorer for free, while Netscape charged $50 for its services to be used. Integrated functionality may have been Microsoft's biggest strength, but it also became its Achilles heel later into the 21st century. Many people cited a fatigue from Microsoft services, as everything was Microsoft during this time. Also, security issues further began to distance Microsoft from its consumers, as many people sought to find a way to distance themselves from the company. In 2008, Google introduced its Chrome browser in order to compete with Internet Explorer, and it quickly became the most dominant browser of the period. Much of this dominance can be attributed to the same way Microsoft dominated 10 years ago with integrated functionality, i.e. Gmail in substitute for Internet Mail, and along with extensive updates for Chrome as well. In 2012, Internet Explorer was replaced with Project Spartan, ending the 20-year run of Internet Explorer's dominance. I'd like to say, although Google Chrome and to some extent Mozilla Firefox have overtaken the company, Chrome's Internet Explorer still deserves recognition for being a top browser that revolutionized the way that we browse the internet today with integrated functionality, as well as extensive updates to keep users informed, as well as having a newer experience to use in the search the World Wide Web today. Such as, for me personally, Internet Explorer was the go-to internet browser for many of my classmates as we were just beginning to learn our way into the using the internet for the first time in our lives. Thank you.